Every morning the sun rises, and somewhere in Nigeria right now, someone is pouring diesel into a generator just to charge this phone. It doesn't have to be that way, because the same sun that's shining on that generator can power your entire home silently, cleanly, and for free, as long as you want. But I understand why people hesitate. Solar sounds complicated. There are panels, inverters, batteries, etc. And if nobody explains it to you properly, it can feel overwhelming. So today, we're going to fix that. I'm going to walk you through exactly how a solar energy system works from the moment sunlight touches the panel to the moment your television comes on. Before we talk about how solar works, let me tell you something that might surprise you. Nigeria is one of the best places on earth for solar energy, because Nigeria receives between 3.5 and 7 peak sun hours per day, depending on the region. Now compare that to Germany, one of the world's most biggest solar energy producers, which gets only 2 to 3 peak sun hours per day. We have more solar potential than Germany, more than the United Kingdom, more than most of Europe. The resource is right above us every single day, completely free. Now all we need is the right equipment to capture it, and that's exactly what a solar system does. Now let's start with the first component of a solar setup. Everything starts here, which is the solar panel. Now a solar panel is made up of small units called the photovoltaic cells, or PV cells. Photo means light, voltaic means electricity. So a photovoltaic cell is simply a device that turns light into electricity. Now here's the science. Each PV cell contains 2 layers of silicon, one positively charged and one is negatively charged. Now when the sunlight hits the cell, it excites the electrons in the silicon and causes them to move. Now that movement of electrons is electricity. Specifically, it creates what we call direct current, or DC electricity. Now, one PV cell produces a very small amount of power. So we connect many cells together to form a solar panel. And we connect many panels together to form what's called a solar array, which is the complete set of panels on the roof. Now at Solar World, we use tier 1 monocrystalline solar panels, the most efficient type available. Monocrystalline means the silicon is grown as a single crystal structure, which makes it far better at converting sunlight into electricity. Our panels generate power even when the sky is cloudy or overcast, which is critical here in Nigeria, especially during the rainy season. And they are built tough, corrosion-resistant frames, impact-resistant glass, designed to handle extreme heat, humidity, and a heavy rain. And it's backed by a 20-year performance warranty. Now let's go to the component 2 of your solar setup, which is the charge controller. The electricity generated by your panels flows first into a device called the charge controller. Now the charge controller has one very important job, which is to regulate the flow of electricity from the panels into the batteries. It makes sure the batteries are charged efficiently and safely, preventing overcharging, which can damage batteries and shorten their lifespan. Now think of the charge controller as a traffic warden of your solar system, making sure electricity flows in the right amount at the right time to the right place. The most efficient type is called an MPPT controller, which means maximum power point tracking. It continuously optimizes the power drawn from the panels even as sunlight levels change throughout the day. This means you capture more energy and charge your batteries faster. Let's talk about the component 3 of your solar setup, which is the battery. Now this is one of the most important parts of your solar system, the battery. During the day, your solar panels will often generate more electricity than you're currently using. Now instead of wasting that surplus energy, your battery stores it. Then at night or during cloudy periods, you draw on that stored energy to power your house or businesses. This is how you achieve what every Nigerian truly wants: 24-hour power. Morning, afternoon, evening, or even at midnight, power is always there. Now, battery capacity is measured in kilowatt hours. The more kilowatts of storage you have, the longer your system can power your home without sunlight. Now, there are different battery types available. Lead-acid batteries are older technology and more affordable upfront, but require more maintenance. Now, lithium batteries are newer, more efficient, charges faster, lasts longer, and require almost zero maintenance, although they cost more initially. Our Solar World engineers will recommend the right battery type and capacity for your specific needs, and no one size fits all here. Now we come to the brain of your solar system, which is the inverter. Now here's the thing. Your solar panels generate DC electricity. But every appliances in your home, your TV, your fan, your refrigerator, your air conditioner, runs on AC electricity, which is called alternating current. Now, the inverter's job is to convert DC electricity from your panels and batteries into AC electricity that your appliances can use. Without the inverter, your solar system cannot power a single appliance in your home. Modern solar inverters also do much more. They monitor your system in real time, showing you how much power your panels are generating and how much energy your home is consuming. Many can even be monitored from your phone. Some inverters are also hybrid inverters, which means they can automatically switch between solar power, battery power, and NEPA grid power depending on what's available. This gives you total flexibility and ensure you always have power no matter what the grid is doing. Let's put the whole picture together now. Sunlight hits your solar panels on the roof. The panels convert the sunlight into DC electricity. Now that DC electricity flows into the charge controller, which regulates how it charges your battery bank. The batteries store all the energy you don't use immediately. Now when you turn on the lights, plug in your laptop, or run your air conditioner, you're drawing AC electricity from the inverter, which is continuously converting power from either your panels or your batteries, depending on what's available. The results? Your home runs normally, quietly, cleanly, reliably, day and night. And if the grid shows up, on a hybrid system, your inverter can even feed excess solar energy back into the grid, or simply use the grid as a backup when your batteries run low. Now you might be wondering, how do I know what size of system I need? That depends on your energy load, meaning all the appliances you want to power, and for how long each day. A small home with a basic lighting and a fan needs a very different system from a large home with multiple air conditioners. This is exactly why Solar World often encourages a site assessment. Our engineers visit your property, assess your needs, calculate your load, and design a system that is right for you. Not too small, not too big, and within your budget. We will be doing a full episode on how to calculate your energy load, so subscribe and stay tuned for that. Solar energy is not complicated. Sunlight hits your panels, electricity is generated, your battery stores it, your inverter converts it, your home runs, and that's it. The technology has been perfected over decades. It works here in Nigeria. It's working right now in over 50,000 homes and businesses that trusted Solar World. So if you're ready to find out what solar can do for your home or business, call or send us a message today, or visit solarworldelectric.com. Our engineers will give you a free virtual assessment and a custom quote. Like this video if it helped you understand solar better. Subscribe so you don't miss next week's episode. We are going to break down the full cost and savings of going solar in Nigeria. Real numbers, real math. You don't want to miss it. This is Solar World. See you next week.